gonna be concerned about the ball more than they're gonna be concerned about the test. But that's okay. At least we'll have the balls.
Okay, how many? Okay, how many schools did you say?
Well, we have 1,100 schools in LA Unified, but there's 385 elementary or pre-K K5 schools.
Okay,
So
can
that's
you?
who we want to
Yeah,
tag
that's
into. And
exactly.
I've got all the schools. Plus, I've gotten right here a um, a list and something that I know you wanted. This is the media card for UC Media for all of the. She already has 100,000 people in the LA school district. That's the media card for them. I work directly with her. She's the owner of the broadcast station. And
What broadcast station?
Shop-trn.tv.
right,
Shop.trn.tv. Okay.
it's the uh, TRN is the Revelation Network.
Right.
She's had over 3 or 4 million people at any one time, and she just got some refunding for what she's going to be doing, and she's willing to put on any 1, 2, or 3 minute videos sprinkled throughout her whole 24/7 day.
How much?
Uh, well, the prices are right there, but I can cut those just because I work with her. I know she'll do them for half of anything you see there.
Okay.
But
Tell me, is this a commercial station or what?
this is the first of its kind, 24/7 worldwide station that can broadcast anywhere in the world because it's on the net. She said she has companies calling her from all over because that's what they want. They don't want to be constricted anymore by the ABC, NBC. The kids don't watch it anyway, and but she has proven she has campaigns. She has 500,000 people, names, addresses.
What type of
Something,
what type of programming does she do?
She does all religious. She did TRN, the Revelation
Oh, okay,
Network,
yeah,
is
yeah.
known for family and religious stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Her sister station, Universal Citizen Media, has the same high standards.
Okay.
I mean, there's, I mean, she and we have over. I'm going to show you the list here. Over 75 churches in the Los Angeles area that work with her all the time, and they're willing
Can I
to.
see something?
Well,
Sticker
this,
back
this
there?
is this is this is that tells you that.
Okay. Now let's go back to. Let's say we have. Let's say we have sponsors. Let's say we
Yeah.
have to get on 100,000 kids.
Right.
So we need the horses before the cart. We need to have an agreement with someone to distribute them. Like
Right.
so that I'm saying that'd be first things first. If we can get an agreement with Dick's and Big Five to disseminate these, that I'm saying that's the kind of the first thing we need,
Right.
along with sponsors. Then Dick's and Big Five, by disseminating those for us, they would probably they'd probably support and buy the home vision test kit because we're going to be bringing kids and families in.
Exactly.
Okay.
They want the officiality.
Okay.
That's a list of all the churches and organizations that are working with me right this second.
Okay.
The Victory by Submission is a religious movie with some of the latest actors and whatever. But they've had 1,500 to 2,000 people come to their showings.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And
Okay.
But the churches, each church, I have a little thing. Each church will get a box. A volunteer will be out every Sunday. This is how you do this in the mass. Those churches
Okay.
have boxes
Is
that
it-
are already paid for,
Okay,
paid for
is the
by a sponsor.
Okay. Who's the sponsor?
Well, not one sponsor. This is where I have a list of 600 chiropractors that are all on board for this.
Okay. Go get the money.
That's
Okay.
why I said I went out for 1 month and I have over $1,200 right here in my pocket just from knocking on doors.
Okay.
I just want to know.
Is that for the home vision test kits?
That's for the home vision test kits and for the distribution, because these sponsors don't just want the product to be sitting somewhere in the back corner. They wanted to know, do you have access to churches and schools? I said, absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
I'm in. That's why they paid the money, because they say we got two things. We got the kit and we got a way to get our information into the hands of people,
Okay.
not just sitting. They already have their own customers and they love those customers,
Sure.
but they don't need their own customers. They want new people.
New customers. Okay.
Exactly.
Here's what we need then. We need an agreement with those guys and checks
Right?
of support so we can purchase. So in other words, when we get, otherwise we're going to get behind the power curve if we don't have Dick's and Big Five set up, at least an agreement. It's going to take about 30 days to get the books manufactured. So we will need
Oh yeah.
funds ASAP to start the
We also
production.
need funds to place an order
That's what I said.
for more units, for more kits.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
That's what I'm
now,
saying.
They're
That's
wiped out pretty fast.
okay.
here.
That's what I'm saying. We need to get we don't want to be a month behind on this. Otherwise, people are going to say,
They get pissed off.
"Oh yeah, we need the funds so we can go order the kits, and then we need Dick's up there saying yes, we'll do it. So we just have them shipped to the Dick's, and it can happen like that.
Oh, okay, if and you guys all know Dick's and Big Five and those kind of
Yeah.
big multi whatever companies.
Yeah,
They may do 15 stores, 20 stores. That's like
that's fine. That's fine.
but-
Yeah.
we already have a organization that when I walked into Dick's and I say I represent the schools of Southern California,
Yeah.
LAUSD, Orange County Unified, that's when they just go, oh, they lead me right over to the president to sit down with them.
We'll sit down with the president.
Now,
And-
he
and-
wants to know, okay, Bill, that's great. Can we get your word that this piece of information that we have from Dick's Sporting Goods is going to get in the hands of teachers and coaches?
Well-
Can we? I said absolutely, because I have a book right here that goes right to teachers and coaches. I don't
Well-
have to worry about it.
Then it's a done deal.
It is done.
Go-
Because they say, okay, we're going to put in a full thing that says, please come to Dick's to pick up your XYZ ball or eye patch or kit or whatever it is.
okay, go get the money.
So, well, the money is now in then two places.
Where's the money?
They have to pay for the book
Yeah.
and they have to pay for the kit.
Well, they'll get an agreement that so much for the eye kits and so much for the books, and let's move.
Oh yeah, well, so again, now it's a double thing. It's they have the advertising piece that goes in that goes to every single coach, every single parent. They also have the kit that's going to go to a selective market
Okay.
of parents
Okay.
and
Oh.
toddlers.
Okay. All we need is money to get the books to get the kits published,
Right.
and you'll probably need money for the advertising in the concussion awareness book.
Well, it's a. I think that the two. That's why I think that the two can work very easily together.
Okay,
That
then send us
when
the money and the BBC, and we'll take care of it.
right,
We'll
right.
do it all. Yeah.
Well, no, no. I mean, I'm part of. I figure I'm part of BBC too. So it's not. I don't want just to lay work on you because who does it get laid to anyway? The
Well, look, if
the
it's some-
after effect is that we want to have a volunteer group of people that handle every school and handle every Dick's Sporting
Okay.
Goods and handle every Big Five.
Okay, why would you need anybody to handle Dick's or Big Five? Because when we have the money, we call up, order them, and we tell the person that makes the kits, ship 300 here, ship 10,000 here, ship 40,000. We don't even touch them. We have an
Right.
agreement with our to have them distributed.
Right. Well,
So-
here's the agreement that happens, and here's what has happened over the last 3 years that I've been dealing with all of these kinds of things.
Okay.
The top guy agrees, signs off, and says, "Great."
Okay.
All the book, 50,000 pieces of anything come in, like with the schools. Then that guy has to instruct and educate everyone downline from him. He's made the agreement, no problem. He's got the distribution coming in. Dick's Sporting Goods, if we sent a box of kits to every Dick's Sporting Goods, I don't care the smartest manager, the smartest clerk, it's going to go into the back of with the shoes and everything else they have, and it's going to sit there until somebody
This guy up here's not going to direct them.
no, they don't have time to go to all 200 of their stores to say, hey, guess what? When you get these kits, here's what you do. They expect that to come from the organization. That's why I'm in the LA schools, is because the LA schools said, hey, Bill, we'll make sure that the coaches get the book. But if you want the coaches to actually talk about concussion and do something and look at different alternatives, you need to go there. You have permission because you got the book. You have permission to go do it. That's the biggest thing that companies want, is the permission to go to these places, not the fact that they get distributed.
Well, here's the reality.
Here's the thing: we can
Okay.
be sitting right with the head guy of Dick's in an instant, and he will tell you the same thing. He says, "Hey,
That's fine.
we love to distribute them for them, but that means that in our chain of command, we have to assign someone unless you guys can have somebody at the store."
It'd be real simple, real simple.
I know.
I mean, it'd be real simple. Are they a franchise, or are they?
no,
Oh.
they're Dick's.
I can go to the man.
company owned.
I can go to the managers of six of them. I just need 6 of them, and I can get an agreement with them just like that.
Oh yeah, the manager. That's not the top guy. That's the manager of every store. That says, okay.
Then I did it for him.
Yeah.
I mean, if he says, yeah, okay, do it, I could walk into the 6 Dicks that I want, and I only want 6 Dicks. 40
Well,
Dicks.
we want as many as we
No,
can get,
these
I
are
guess.
participating. I don't need them all.
Oh no, but I mean
I just need
th-
6 of them.
Believe me,
And
they're
I-
scattered, so
Uh,
you'll want.
Then I can get the other ones. I can get Big 5.
Oh, Big Five. It's.
Then I can get McDonald's. All they need is 6, 6 from each entity, and it's done. I don't need them all.
No, even if we do 6, I
Yeah.
would say that because I'm just saying, and there's different ways to do this, but when I go into Dick's and I say I represent your market that is around your store, because I have every single school and recreation department in
Well,
your city in my hand right here.
I'll tell you what. You get this guy to pay for it, and I'll go personally into the.
Oh no, and I'm not
But,
worried
you know-
about you or me personally doing
Well,
it, because
somebody
we'll go do it. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying that I know that the other organization that we work with, OCJEF, just for an example, OCJEF and not the YMCA, although they're very interested in the patch also. I mean, in the test. YMCA's do daycare They're the biggest daycare provider.
Okay. At the beginning, we are looking for one entity, and you said you can get them in the schools.
Right.
Okay,
That'll
okay.
take so much.
Okay, forget the other guys. No, we just want one entity. You can get it in the schools.
Right.
We need money to make the kits. It's real simple. From Dick's and Big Five.
Right.
Okay, so we can start the process of making the books, and then it's a month to find the places for distribution. It's real
Right.
simple.
Right.
We don't need all these people in there at the same time. We just need one, the schools.
And keep in mind, right, absolutely, you'll have from those 3 schools, the estimate of the PTA person that I talked to said, Bill, the estimate of those 300 schools, you'll have over 175,000 births that happen and toddlers that register with us right now.
Okay.
And they only have to go to one place. They come right into the school. It's safe. Everybody
Right.
knows everybody. They
Okay.
speak all kind of languages.
So the 175,000 is perfect. We want to start right there.
Right.
We don't want any other players involved.
All we want is the players that actually pay for the 175,000 kids. So that's where Dick's and maybe 4 or 5 other organizations, they don't have to have them at the
Okay.
store.
Well-
They can come into the store for the ball, but
No.
they can. But the parents can pick up the kid at a safe place that they know is reliable, and that's their school. But they
Well-
can go to Dick's to pick up the ball,
Well,
and then Dick's
give
name
me-
is on
Okay.
the kid.
Nick can also have the
We
kids.
need an agreement
they
with
can
the
have it.
school. I'm not sure if the school wants to hand anything out.
Oh,
But, okay,
absolutely.
here's the key. We want the parents to go to Dick's. They could get the kit and the ball at the same kit first. They do the kit, come back, and they get the ball, so they know where to go. That gives 2 opportunities for Dick's to make money.
Right, but keep in mind, that's good. Dick's is fine with that. But really, parents, when they come to a parent meeting at a school, the best thing in the world is for them to just go, hey, the kits are right there in the back of the room. You have toddlers, you have daughters and sons that are going to have kids.
Okay,
The school, then the kit that's passed out says Dick's and Big Five or McDonald's
Okay.
all over it.
it's real simple. Go to Dick's with that script and get
Yeah.
some money,
Exactly.
and then you can get them into the school like that.
oh,
Okay, then let's do it. I mean, that's simple.
right. Dick's has 2, just has 2 requests
What?
that I mean, they already have it, but I'm just saying that they wanted to know that we have access to the school. No
Well, you
problem.
just said we
do.
did, so
But
yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
So then Dick says, okay, now, when you look at the school size
Yeah,
and where Dick's is,
yeah.
and what Dick's wants to do with the schools, they say, oh, okay, we'll do 2 boxes, 5 boxes per school, or whatever the numbers
Yeah.
melt out to be,
Yeah.
and we go right from there. And all we need, and like I said, I knocked on a few doors just to test it out.
Okay.
So that's where I know that in September, when this thing really takes off, I'll have carte blanche to any school and carte blanche to any.
Okay.
If Dick's wants to do it, that's fine. If Big Five wants to do it, if none of them do it, it's fine because I'll have some.
Well,
some big boys.
Okay. Here's the deal. We're behind the curve. We can't get those books done in September right now. It's October.
Oh,
It
yeah,
will
no.
take. That's what I'm saying. You got to get. You have to be 30 days ahead.
Right. Well, the thing
Is that $1,200 for the home vision test kits?
Therefore, the collecting of distribution, home vision tests, whatever it is that I want to deal with those.
Wait a second. No, that has to be just for the home vision test kit.
Right. Well, I haven't passed out any vision test kits. I've just gone out to tell the story about what we want to do.
So, and you collected money just by that?
Just by that, just to a nonprofit because they know me already.
Oh, so that money goes to watering seeds.
Watering Seeds is the one that we're going to be buying the kits. We're going to support the program as much as we can. We already have associated when Big Five sees the NFL logos and the stuff, they go, oh, okay, what are we doing? I said we want to pass out eye kits and we want to pass out balls, and so they say, okay, well how? I said we're going to turn around. We're working
Okay.
with
Here-
Better Vision for Kids.
Okay,
for children.
here's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You're spending way too much time.
I had to
Here.
get the contacts to make sure I knew what I was talking about when I came to talk to you.
Well,
I had to know that they were on board. Now,
well,
I have,
let me tell you. Here's what I could do.
yeah,
I could take this book.
yeah,
I could take the home vision test kit.
yeah,
I might even do it and show you how it's done. I could go right over to Dick's. Let me see the home vision test kit.
okay,
I go right over to Dick's and say, here's the publication,
okay,
right?
hmm
We need these funded and we need this distributed. How would you, Mr. Dick, suggest that I do it? And the offer to you is for X amount of dollars, you're buying the home vision test kit. And BBC can get you in the book. Period.
It's a package.
Well, it's real simple. And this is the supporters, and this is what's in the book,
Right,
okay? And we can get you a page. We can get you on a page with us
Full page,
because since they are
the open page right
okay,
there.
so they're a profit. I would tell them you can't get in this book unless we show you as a sponsor for the home vision test kit. So we will say down here on it will have a page, the home vision test kit, sponsored by Dick's Sporting Goods. Pick up your home vision test kit at participating Dick's Sporting Goods.
Right.
Okay? That's all I have to say. Would you like to do it, Mr. Dick? He's going to say yes or no.
Exactly. I don't want any reason for that guy to say no. I mean, he might think it's
look,
too much.
well,
or
wait a
too
second.
soon, or-
Wait a second now. I'm talking. How many people in the LEU is there? How many kids? I can get this in front.
800,000.
Okay, if you want to put in $1.6 million, I can get you in front of every single kid
Mhm.
in the LAUSD.
Right.
And this is our vehicle, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Our ability to get in this book as a supporter
Right.
depends in getting him in there. We can get in this book with or without him.
Right.
I can go to, look, Mr. Dick. I can go to Mr. Five, and that's
Mr.
okay.
Big Five or Mr.
So if you want 900, I'll give you. Here's a menu. You have from let's say 1,000, 1,000 to 800,000 kids. How many kids would you like to get in front of with your logo? And I'm gonna send these parents into your business from your contribution to pick up this for the kids. And if you'd like,
Mhm.
I could have them come back and give you a statement that yes we did or no we didn't.
Yeah.
And
yes,
would you-
my kid passed, or I'm
okay.
going to see an ophthalmologist.
Yeah, and
or
and if you would like to,
Yeah.
on the second time around, you could give them a ball and you could give them a $5 discount.
See, I think, back to what you were saying a little earlier, you want to give them a choice of yes or no. You give them a choice of, you want to do this with the free ball or without the free ball.
Well, here,
Like that,
if
A
they,
or B instead of A or nothing.
oh well, it's going to be, I just like as I mentioned, it's going to be them or Big Five. And if you want to do, I'm just going to go to Mr. Five.
Yeah.
That's all, you know what I mean?
Well, we don't. I mean, I get what you're saying. I mean, it's a selling opportunity and a branding opportunity,
Yeah.
and we want to give them. But we also want to give the.
No, I would just say one thing about that
Yeah.
approach, and that is that I don't want them to think they're going to have either one of them an exclusive forever. I think that to make the statement that we're talking to both Big Five and you folks, or vice versa, and we'll give you an exclusive for maybe a few months or something
Well,
like that.
if they're gonna put money in for like $1.6 million,
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
I mean, yeah,
that's
yeah.
per publication to get in front of these people each month. I would say there's a certain amount of exclusivity we could give them.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But
So
that
that
would be some kind of a time, like a year. Some kind of
well, if they
time
keep,
limit.
if they throw $1.6 million a month, right? They're not going to be they could be the exclusive sporting goods.
Oh, well, in that case, sure. That's it.
Yeah.
For a monthly thing, yes.
That's what I said.
absolutely. Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
that's what I said. You can start out with 1,000 kits a month, or you can go to 880,000 kits a month. That's what I said. Okay, so they
Yeah.
have here's you want 1,000 kits a month or 880,000 kits a month, and that's the A or B I gave them.
Right.
Mhm.
So if they want 1,000, then I still have a commitment for 879,000 that I'm going to put in this book. So if they only want 1,000,
Yeah.
I can go and the door's wide open. And that was my A or B.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I mean, I could. That would. How long do you think that would take me?
That wouldn't take you very long at all. And let me just add to what you just said. On this book, on this cover,
Yeah.
we could actually, because maybe, like you were saying, let's direct most of these to the audience that we really wanted to go. K through 3, K through 3rd grade, which is really 3 years old. But we can put a little bar printed on this page saying special BVC edition.
Here, if I can get 1.6 million a month, I wouldn't even have that book. We'd make our own book. I don't need those people.
We don't need those people for that.
That's what I'm saying.
It's all about cooperation. The reason I showed you guys this, and you don't need to keep it or anything, but the reason I showed you this is I can put out 275,000 of these. They're bookmarks.
Right.
Not only for LA, but I can put with this on the back side instead of the same thing in Spanish. I can put